Hey guys, welcome back to Bennett Farms here. If you guys like today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. We're working on this Agco 9650 again. I went to the field this morning and pulled this front clutch assembly off. I did actually figure out that's what it was. It's, if you guys can see here, it's a front axle clutch assembly, and you can see all the different parts and stuff in there. And what it is this front housing here is cracked out. What it is I'm thinking that not the dealership that I bought this from, but the dealership that had this previously worked on this, possibly. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they did or not. I can only assume they did. And I think what happened was these 5 bolts, or 6 bolts that hold this onto the front axle, they used a 1/2 inch impact on, I'm thinking, and they over tightened this down and it cracked it all the way around and then back down to that one. You can actually see that one is cracked too. And then they actually snapped off 2 bolts on the front face there. And you can kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that crack in this one right there. It's at the tip of my thumb right there. And so I've got to try and drill these out, and I'm hoping I can just drill a small hole and use an easy out on that. If not, well, then I'll have to drill them and tap them, I guess. But yeah, and this is the rest of the clutch assembly here. It seems to be in good shape. I guess the only thing that goes bad on these are really just the bearings that are down here in this end, I guess. From what the Agco guys were telling me up there at the dealership, they've been pretty good. They've been working with me on this, so I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, I was pretty upset yesterday, but I wasn't upset either, which brings me to a point. One of my subscribers had mentioned that he was kind of happy to see that I was still a little excited or a little happy or whatever, I guess, if you want to call it. And being a first-generation farmer, there's nothing easy about it, and there's no reason to get upset or pissed or, you know, mad about it. I mean, you just got to go with the flow. And I mean, yeah, it's upsetting that it happened, but what are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything, so why get upset and pissed off about it? I mean, come on, it just ruins the rest of your day. I mean, yeah, sure, like I said, it was a little upsetting, and you know, it's inconvenient for me, but I did call the dealership this morning. Like I said, they're gonna work with me on it a little bit. So Agco has this back ordered through the factory, so I don't know if I'll be able to get a brand new one. But there's a place out in Wisconsin, I guess, called Heitman Tractor Supply or Salvage Parts. Kind of like a Worthington Ag Parts, but they have a lot of Agcos. They've got a couple 9650s that have been dismantled, so I'm hoping I can call them on Monday and be able to get one shipped to me, hopefully overnighted. I don't think anybody here in Michigan has one. Worthington Ag Parts may have one, so I'm going to call them first, see if they have one. If they don't, then I'll call the other place there. We'll compare the 2 prices. But so, yeah, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. I mean, you do what you can, and, you know, you just go about it. And so this is the piece down here. I ended up looking on Agco's tractor parts yesterday, and this is that bottom housing there that I need. I also need to get this this O-ringer, not O-ringer, but O-ring that goes around here. I gotta try and figure out where that is on here. I looked on here. There's no, for whatever reason, there is no O-ring for that, unless it's back in here somewhere. I really don't know. Maybe it's that number 20 there, but I don't know. And then also, I accidentally, when I was taking the drive shaft apart this morning, I ended up dropping that spider bearing there, what they call spider bearing. I don't know why. To me, it's just a universal joint bearing, but I dropped the one cap off and dropped all the little needles in there, the needle bearings in there fell over. So I'm hoping to maybe put it back together. If I can't, I did order a new one, but they're $229, so they're pretty expensive. But yeah, so like I said, guys, you know, you gotta stay positive. You gotta look at the bright side. on the bright side of things, I'm still here. I woke up today, thanks to the Lord there. You know, and you do what you can with the time that you have, and you just try and keep moving forward, and you move to the next thing, you know. So not having that tractor, I can't work any ground, but I can hopefully try and work on the 4240 and the planter and get that going, and maybe try and start planting. Rosie, no! She's barking at the neighbors there. I'm filming the other way today because I've taken this video now like 3 times, and trying to do everything in one shot is pretty difficult. But so I've had to redo it a few times, and a couple of times I do it. I usually have it flipped around the other way where I can't see my screen, but this time I decided to do it so I can see my screen, so I can see that's actually recording, because it shut off a couple times. So yeah, like I said, this housing here actually fits down inside of this housing, goes right through the center there, and it seems to be in pretty decent shape. So hopefully Monday I can call them places up and be able to get a new one, or a used one anyways at that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, again, if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe down below, or give it a thumbs up. I mean, leave a comment down below if you guys like. I'm hoping that this is the only issues I have with this tractor next. I mean, hopefully the only thing I might look at today is trying to replace the radio in it. But it is Mother's Day tomorrow, so happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And Sadie is going to get some spankings now because she decided to lay down in the dirt driveway and get covered in dirt after she just had a bath yesterday. So no, she's not going to get spankings. That's what I tell her, so, you know. It is what it is. I'll just brush her off. But thanks for watching Bennett Farms today, guys. Appreciate it. And try and have a good weekend. It's a little chilly here in Michigan. It's about 30-some degrees on May 9th. So what do you do about it? We'll catch you later.